Hello, listeners. Welcome to your new addiction, your new favorite podcast series. Welcome to The Flow. Today, fucking damn it, I fucked it up. Hello, listeners. Welcome to your new addiction, your new favorite podcast series. Welcome to The Flow. Today we're feeling a certain type of way. We got our hearts beating for these love anime. Today we're gonna dance with some romance. You're here with the former blonde but still Ichiban, number one man on the PlayStation. I'll be guest starring with your boy River the Flow God.
Yes, sir.
And we have two more special guest characters on the scene. His life is anime. El Rey, RJ.
What's good, guys? What's good?
And someone who's a little more chaotic, 100% logic. Watch out for your boy Archie.
What's good? What's good? I gotta dust off the ring real
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I had to flash
there we
it.
go.
I had to flash it.
It's absolutely
Jesus.
disgusting. But yeah, man, as Ichiban says, today we're talking about our favorite romance anime. And I guess as the one who can talk the most about romance, I guess we'll start with Archie. I hate to say it, but
Flash it, bro. Flash it in.
don't do it again.
Yo,
Do it again.
Oh.
God damn.
It's all
Look
about
at that
these.
shit,
It's all
bro.
about these, bro. What you mean? Hey, this is the prize, bro. What you mean? Shout out Denver Nuggets. Anyways,
Oh, goodness.
let's talk about
Love?
love. My personal favorite. I'ma just go for it. My personal favorite romance anime is Golden Time. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it.
Golden Time. Okay.
Golden Time is one of the first romance anime that I've ever seen where it takes place in college instead of high school.
Ooh.
So there's a little different flair there, which got me
Flair.
interested. Yeah.
No, they usually are in high school, though.
They're usually in
I
high
like
school.
that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Let me write this down. What's it called?
Golden
Golden
Time.
time.
Golden Time. All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right.
Now, not getting into too deep spoilers. I'll try not to. But basically, what got me into it was the type of situations they get themselves into. I remember getting myself into some of those situations when I was in college, and I was like, "Oh shoot, this is pretty legit." Like whoever wrote this anime went through like college kid stuff, like the shenanigans, the friendships, the random like will they, won't they, like do they like each other type stuff.
Oh,
Like
that's cool.
that was like it.
It's got a personal touch to it, you think?
Yeah,
That
it's
happened
got
to
its
you
own.
in college?
I mean, the main love interest kind of reminds me of my wife a little bit. Like she got some attributes of my wife, like the main
Aww.
girl. So
Aww.
I was super
Oh.
drawn into it. You know what I mean? Even though the guy's a loser though.
Cringe.
The main guy's
The
a little
guy's
bit
a
of a
loser.
loser. He doesn't. This isn't a spoiler. He has like a little bit of amnesia. Like he doesn't remember
Asia.
his. Yeah, like he doesn't
Mhm.
remember his high school days pretty much.
Mm.
So it's like
So it's
everything
ba-
is still fresh and brand new and stuff.
So basically, they found a way to put it in college, but still make it like it was high school because he doesn't remember high school.
No, like the dude's like more finding himself type
You see
shit.
what I
Oh.
did there? You see what I did there? Anime just can't. They can't get away from it, bro. High school, bro. It's got to be in
guess.
high school somehow, bro.
No, I feel like they do that for character like development though. Like if you were to talk about the character, everything that he went through in high school, then it's like, what's the point of him being in college if we're just gonna keep talking about him being in high school?
Yeah, I was just joking, really, to be honest. But
No, you're good. You're good.
Anyways.
It's just like, hey, Golden Time. Hey, check it out if you want something different that's not like a high school romance. I fully recommend this show. Like, it's still in my top like 10 anime for a reason.
Okay.
Top 10?
Damn.
what was that in your top 10?
It was like 8 or something.
That sounds good, and you got the relatability factor, which is kind of cringe, but you know it's all right. It's part of
Hey.
your personality.
Oh my goodness. Like, he's
This-
2 for 2, Archie.
This guy.
He said my wife in that anime.
Who winning though? Who winning? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Boo, boo. We're just hating.
You know, it's pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? It's pros and cons, right, guys? So, you
Hey,
know,
bro, we
it's-
can't talk about the pros and cons, bro.
There's pros
can't
and
talk about it.
cons. I mean, there's definitely cons, you know. So, but there's also some pros for sure, you know.
He's a fucking hater.
Oh my goodness.
River's a fucking hater.
Let's pass it over to Ichiban. Let's see what he got.
Okay, let's see what he has, man. Lop, lop.
This
Nah, bro.
Why are you the main one talking shit? Like, you don't have the least.
I'm dead.
We'll see, bro. We'll see. Let me cook. Let
We'll
me cook.
see.
Let me cook.
Yeah.
Let me cook.
Anyways,
Oh, yes.
I was gonna say something that has a little bit more sense. My Little Monster.
My Little
Hey,
Monster.
Yeah,
that's a good
bro.
one.
It's been a
That's a
long
good one.
time since I've seen it.
Bro, I was not expecting to like this anime as much as I did.
Okay.
Mhm.
And the title, bro, the title is top tier. My Little Monster. It perfectly depicts what's going on in this anime. It takes
Mhm.
place in high school, not college. Mine takes place in high school, and it's like, I mean, can I give like a short summary, I guess, or like,
Let him
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
for it.
yeah.
Go
Go
for it.
for it.
Let the people know. Let the people know.
all right. So pretty much, there's this brainiac girl that fucking like, she's in school doing the best she can, getting the top grades, fucking, putting the grind in, doesn't have time for any shenanigans. She's just trying to make the most of with what she's got. And then this like delinquent child, this guy who just ditches class every day, and like the teacher's struggling to even find this kid without him like skedaddling off or running away from her. So she's like doing the best she can. The teacher, I mean, she's doing the best she can to get this delinquent kid to come to school, finish with good grades and just turn out to be, from what seems like a decent human being.
Okay.
So then one day, the teacher has a good idea. He says to the straight A student, "Hey, I need you to take this homework to this guy's house because he's missing too much school. Can you just talk to him? You're my straight A student. Like
That
I
teacher
need
playing
I
matchmaker.
yeah, bro.
He just said, you know what?
No, okay, so
Real quick.
that's what I thought. But this teacher, the way that she conveyed herself, it just seemed like the teacher didn't know what the fuck she was doing. She was nervous. She was like, I don't know what I'm doing, blah blah blah. So she talks to the straight A student. She's like, "Can you help me, please? You're my star pupil, sure, whatever." She's like, "Okay, I'll see what I can do." This person had no interest in whatever the fuck she was trying to do. She was just gonna deliver the homework and dip. And then it turns out that these two collide and clash, and they just are like fucking fall into something unintentional. She does her best to avoid him and just like not. She does her best to avoid him and not get involved with him because she's got like, all her good grades on her plate and just trying to keep up with everything. But then, everything changes when she starts to like feel for him. She's seen what he's gone through and then finds out that this guy is like a genius at some point, and it's hilarious, bro. It's fun. It's got comedy, it's got satire, it's got fucking, obviously it's romance. It's amazing. I think it's amazing.
Okay. It sounds good. It sounds good. RJ, you agree?
Yeah, peak romance, really. It's one of my favorites. For all my shoujo fans out there, that one's for y'all. Monsters. One of my favorite shoujo manga and anime because
Did you just call it monster? That's not monster.
That's
I Little Monster.
Okay.
I-
Sure.
Oh my
real
god.
monster.
Gotta bring up his top 5. Gotta bring up his top. Did you say Code Geass?
Starsky?
Oh my
AOT,
god.
AOT?
Yeah, it's really good because it's a subvert of expectations. So it's not really a spoiler, but they kind of connect. Like she starts to take interest in him because the first episode, like first 10 minutes or so, you learn that she is number 2 in her class, basically, and she's always wondering who number 1 is. Turns out number 1 is the guy that's not showing up to school.
Really?
And that's when she starts to take interest in him. And I also will say this: unlike most romance anime in general, you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for the couple to get together. The story is more about them being together than it is them will they, won't they type thing.
Those are the best romance in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing with Golden Time where they get together in the first like 3 or 4 episodes, and at My Little Monster, I think it's like is it the halfway point, or was it like the first?
It's the third. That's the third episode.
Third episode. Yeah, I was like, it's been so long since I watched it, but yeah, I remember they get together around there, and I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And because it's only like 12 episodes long, and I'm like, oh, they already got together. Okay, bet. Like that's what really piqued my interest.
Okay.
And that's just the main couple. Of course, you have other couples and other characters within the show that are also great. Yeah, My Little Monster. one of the best romances I've watched.
Sounds valid. I feel like that's already a common theme in terms of like the anime that we're gonna bring up here today. Is like most of them aren't just about trying to figure out like are they gonna get together or not. You know what I'm saying? Actually delves into certain things. Except one I have in mind, but besides that one, anyways, but I guess RJ, you can hit up the next one. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'll go last. You know, I like to go last.
Oh my goodness! All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna break the trend here. Archie brought up Golden Time, so I'm gonna bring up my favorite romance because it's literally by the same guy. It's Toradora.
They're written by the same dude.
Written by the same dude. Toradora
Oh shit!
is by far one of my favorite romances. I don't know, because Toradora is the classic will they won't they, and it's basically anything you can think of a romance anime, all the trends, all the tropes. It's in Toradora. Toradora does it so well that it's one of those where it's just like, yeah, this is tropey, but it's like it's the good type of tropey. It's like you can see the romance anime after Toradora tried to re-emulate the formula. It's like the Mushoku Tensei of Isekai, except for romance anime, if you ask me.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Everyone tried to re-emulate the formula and kind of failed, unless they did their own thing like a ReZero and stuff and other good isekai. But yeah, and Toradora is a very tropey romance. It's not the best romance, but it is really good. And it will pull out your heartstrings. After watching Toradora, it's like I don't know,
Dude, it's good.
It leaves your heart broken. It leaves you thinking. You're just like, man. It ends. It ends. So it ends. It has an actual ending. 24 episodes, I think, and the story's over. But yeah.
Okay.
Toradora will always be my favorite romance.
What's funny is how it started. I think RJ and I think Ichiban, have you seen it?
Yeah, I haven't finished it, but I think I'm halfway in.
Oh, okay. So it's
You're
like
fine. You can talk
shoot.
about it. I'm gonna forget about it. You're good, bro.
Oh,
You never
I
knows,
ain't
bro.
seen that shit.
The thing is with Toradora, the concept is interesting because the main couple like different people at first.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So it's like it's interesting how they just kind of come back around to each other when they're both trying to get with each other's friends. It's like interesting.
Yeah. So the premise of Toradora, I forgot to actually say that for those who don't know.
Hey man, it happens. It happens.
You learn
know what I'm
that
saying?
right away, so it's not even a spoiler. Like you learn that
So
right away.
The premise of Toradora is basically Taiga and Ryuji both have this reputation of Ryuji has this very mean looking face, even though he's a very nice guy, and he looks like he basically looks like a dragon. Taiga is basically kind of representation of like a tiger. That's where Toradora, dragon tiger, comes from.
Oh, I see what they did there. Wow.
Yeah, Japanese wordplay. But yeah, basically, so Taiga likes Ryuji's best friend, and Ryuji likes Taiga's best friend. Taiga and Ryuji find out that they're neighbors, and Taiga basically insinuates, "Hey, if you help me get with your best friend, I'll help you get with my best friend." And don't
they say that he has like a psychopath look?
Oh, dude,
yeah,
he looks crazy. He literally looks crazy, bro. He has a resting bitch face.
Yeah, yeah. So he has a resting bitch face. He doesn't look like crazy, but he has like that insane anime expression that you see all the time. Like he has that look whenever somebody calls him out.
Toradora also, I want to include, has one of the best English dubs in anime.
Really?
I actually never watched it English dub.
I did. It was pretty good. I think it's on Netflix.
Toradora's English. Okay. I think it's still on Netflix. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Toradora's English dub is really good.
Interesting.
So if you do want to check it out in English, definitely do that. It's really good English dub.
So I like Toradora, but what makes it a step below for me, at least behind Golden Time, is for me, Toradora has the tropes are so apparent. Like I felt like they made the main girl like they just put tsundere as like the girl and like changed the name later. Like literally just they made her tsundere. They made her tsundere to the max. Like literally, and I can see why RJ likes this because the girl beats the guy's ass so many times. Right. It's like I can.
RJ, what do you mean by that, bro? What you trying to say about RJ? Man? What's going on here,
RJ has a consistent theme of liking anime girls that can beat his ass. Like,
listen,
there's
nothing wrong. Let me face these allegations right now. There's nothing wrong with liking.
Hey, we weren't accusing you of anything.
There is nothing wrong with that. All right.
There's nothing wrong. RJ, on the topic of romance, so what would you rather prefer? A night out in the movies, or you staying in and getting your ass beat?
Yeah. Should I give the answer that will keep us monetized? Let me stop.
This is crazy.
That'd be great if we were monetized.
A night out at the movies, of course. Why would you?
Okay, all right, no, cool. Just
Yeah, that's the obvious
What do you mean
answer,
by
right?
getting your ass beat though? What would that entail exactly?
I don't know. No, I don't like getting my ass beat. I just like the fact that she could. Like Spike said, and we all seen Cowboy Bebop. I love a good woman that can kick my ass. Like come on. Like,
you slick motherfucker pulling out Cowboy Bebop. Ooh.
like right, that's kind of hot.
All right.
Gosh, all right.
I understand his perspective.
Okay.
No doubt.
I like
Yeah,
badass women. I'm sorry. I like
You
badass
like
women.
someone who can take care of themselves. Like you don't want to push over.
I don't
Exactly,
think that's what he
exactly.
said.
Yes.
I don't think
No,
that's what he
bro,
said.
that's what I said.
I'm
I
pretty
don't-
sure
that's
that's
exactly what I
not what he said.
No, don't worry about that. River. Or-
We're pretty
River,
sure.
we're worrying about what he didn't say. Okay.
What does that even?
Uh,
What does that
yeah.
mean?
Hey,
No.
bro.
so back on topic with Taiga. I think I just don't like her as much as Coco in Golden.
So
she-
Attack on
she is-
Titan.
She is. Oh my god, she is tsundere. The tsundere. Like I'm pretty sure if you Google tsundere, you'll see.
He will pop up.
Like I'm pretty sure if you Google
Yeah.
tsundere, which actually let me actually try that.
I'm cool if the girl's like really mean and like she needs to come out of her shell and she needs the right guy for her to come out of her shell, but like she takes it way over the top for me.
It's funny though. It's so funny.
Well, it's like she was one of the first, but she was one of the first to popularize the kind of trope of tsundere. So yeah, she is tsundere. The tsundere. Like
Isn't that called like playing coy or something? Like, isn't that what that is?
it's more so of not playing coy. It's more so of like denial of your feelings and aggressive
Oh,
emotion.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's like
just,
I don't like you, stupid. Basically, when she does.
Damn, I remember doing that.
It's actually not just a girl trope. It's actually there are boy tsundere characters.
there
But
are
Yeah,
guys that do that too.
I used to do that when I was younger. I'd see a pretty girl and I'd be like, "Fuck you."
In fact,
yeah, it's the equivalent
Fuck you, I love you.
the little boy on the playground picking on the girl he likes.
Yeah,
Ichiban,
yeah.
you still do that.
this is crazy call out.
Yo, you can't just say that. When do I do that? That's cap. This man is
Crazy.
spitting garbage
Wow.
out of his mouth. Hot trash.
River, what is your romance anime?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
on.
What is
Let's
River's romance? Anime?
let's get on the guy whose t-shirt matches his walls. Let's get on him. Man's is a floating head.
For the record, for the flow, River told us he's seen like 5 romances.
It's not.
Um,
That's not true.
Now that Ichiban brings it up, River, if I did like key out, the color blue out of your picture, it'd just be your face. It'd be a floating
I mean-
river head with a mic.
I mean, to be fair,
crazy.
yeah, that's a good point. I might repaint the walls.
He's the flow. That's why he's committed.
So you'd rather repaint the walls than change your shirt?
Yes.
This is it. All right, River, go to your romance anime, bro.
That's crazy.
So, which one should we start with today out of my great big selection of romance anime?
you have an
I-
actual answer? You have an actual answer?
What do you mean?
This man
like-
googled romance anime. He did.
Alright,
Show your
okay,
screen.
okay.
Share your screen.
No. I have my notes app open. You can't. If you can zoom in, you could probably see what was on there.
I
But,
can guess what's on the list.
Oh, okay.
I saw 5 anime. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I saw 5. I saw 5 lines.
Who else? Who else? I only saw like 5 or 6.
It's five. But I can guess what's on the list.
I mean, it's 6, but
He's stalling. Go for it.
Oh,
Alright,
just
well-
pick one.
Alright, we'll start with a rascal doesn't dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. You know what I'm saying?
That
Bunny
is a
Girl
romance.
Senpai. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a great one. One of my favorites outside of probably like Steins Gate. Oh, let me stop.
No, I get it.
Oh my gosh.
I still like guys. Like, let me know, bro. Low key, Steins Gate could count. I feel like maybe if
No.
y'all see the vision,
No.
y'all see the vision. If you don't, you don't. I don't know what to tell you.
That's
If
the
you've-
Bunny Girl
If
Senpai.
you've seen all of Steins Gate, okay. I honestly, it's really good. in terms of anime, and I think that the romance between the dynamic between Mai and the main character, what's bro name again?
I forget his
I actually
name.
don't.
I
Remember.
forgot too.
Whatever his name is, I think it start with the S or something.
Sakura.
Archie's looking it up. It's not Sakura.
Sakuta.
Sakura.
Sakuta.
I
and
was
Mai.
close.
No, you weren't. The dynamic between the two of them is absolutely fantastic. I feel like they're like kind of go back and forth, kind of being sarcastic, kind of joking. They also get together pretty early, so it kind of goes over their relationship. And in terms of how they both kind of help each other with their trauma, kind of get through different things. I think the overall themes of the show outside of the romance are also very good, kind of like coming of age, and then having that romance as well kind of play a big role in that. I think is very good, and like they just do a great job. It's just great. I think it does a great job of the romance side, and in terms of like, you know, how they both support each other and stuff like that, and then like showing the realism of the certain things they have to deal with, they have to go through, and then you know, and then it hits you with the movie, and the movie was crazy, and yeah, it's a great anime. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. It's up there for me for sure. It's up there. That movie, that's still to this day, bro. That's that shit.
I think what I really appreciate about Bunny Girl Senpai is the fact that even when they do go away from their relationship still is shown in those other storylines. Like, it still matters,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
still like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they still talk to each other. Their relationship still kind of like wavers a little bit, even though in those in between like stories, those little
Yeah.
stories in between. So it's like that's why I really like. It always comes back to them.
Yeah, it never
at
like
the
it
end.
never like forgets it. Like it always like it's not where it's like, okay, this is just to the side right now. It's always like intertwined in some way. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, like kind of how it is, kind of how it would be in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just forget about your girl for 2 weeks. Like, no, like I mean, I guess you could, but you probably phone might explode.
Doesn't he get her to wear the bunny suit?
Nah, she does.
No.
No.
But
Wait.
Doesn't he
I don't
ask?
think
And then
so.
she's just and she doesn't?
later. I think he did ask later.
It's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not what you think.
Later, it kind of.
I love pulling shit out of context.
Well, I'm pretty sure when he did bring it up later, it was more close to what you might think, but at the beginning it's not. That's another thing. This is very clickbaity because you would think it's something different, but she really just wearing that shit so motherfucker she can see if people can see her or not, which is kind of
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? 'Cause she's losing, she's becoming invisible basically to everyone and shit. Like crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's the first part.
Yeah.
yeah.
It delves
That
into
was
it.
still pretty interesting to watch. I like the science behind it, like the Scientology behind it. Like, bro.
Scientology.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, shut up.
This guy.
the just the ideas behind it are kind of cool to me, like seeing all that play out. It's like you can't illustrate that, like those types of theories, in a better way, to me at least. I was like, yo,
I'm with you.
space and time and, you know, people's consciousness, like that's crazy.
And upon doing some research on it, like apparently like the it was a manga, right? So mangaka, or was it like a light novel? I don't know. The writer of the story.
Light novel.
Okay, so the writer of the story, like apparently all of these different things were based on like how it ties back into real life in terms of like coming of age in certain ways, and it's trying to convey the message of anyone can get through anything they're kind of going through. So when you're in those like adolescent years and you have to go through all these different things, all these struggles, like yes, these are things are formed into certain like sci-fi kind of elements in terms of stuff that's happening that wouldn't happen in real life, but all the struggles they're going through on the deep, you know, inside of it all are actually things you go through in real life. And the message of the kind of show is like, okay, anyone can get through anything, anyone can get through these certain struggles, and it's trying to kind of show like younger people that even though they're going through this shit, like everyone goes through it too, and like this is something that you can kind of get through and you will get through.
All with the power of friendship.
Something like
I was
that.
like, RJ, you got anything on Bunny Girl Senpai?
I liked Bunny Girl Senpai. I haven't finished it. To be honest, I watched the first season. I haven't seen the movie, and I think the second it's not the second season, but the spinoff is coming
Shut
out.
up, River.
Oh yeah, the
coming out
spin-off is
soon.
coming out. Yeah.
Bro, Archie,
Yeah.
bro, we got to get him to watch the movie, bro.
So I haven't
Oh,
seen
yo.
the movie.
Yo, RJ, I'm not gonna lie. The movie made me change my mind on how good I thought Bunny Girl Senpai was. I'm not gonna
Damn.
lie.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed the first season. I think the first 3 episodes is one of the greatest it's anime I've seen. To be honest, those first 3 episodes were
Those
pretty
first
good.
3 episodes were crazy.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I definitely enjoy Bunny Girl Senpai. I recommend it. Yeah, I don't have much to say about it. I will watch the movie eventually. Yeah.
Well, we'll watch the movie if you watch our romance anime and not Steins Gate or whatever the fuck you were naming.
I've already
before.
seen that. I've already seen that. Which one do you want me to watch? Just let me know.
Honestly,
I got one.
all the ones we mentioned.
I mean, I've seen all of those already.
Okay, out of us 3, so out of Archie and RJ and mine,
No, I haven't. I'm lying. I'm absolutely.
which
lying.
one from us should River watch first?
All of them. I mean,
All of them.
No,
Not gonna lie.
first, like which one should he watch first?
it depends. I mean, does River want a more mature one? Then he should watch Golden Time. If he wants one where it's not a will they won't they situation, he should watch My Little Monster. And if he wants the classic, then he should watch Dora Dora. Like,
Oh, okay. All right, we'll see. I mean,
it depends on what you feel.
What you want, River? You want 18 and over? You want something?
Personally, I would start him with My Little Monster. And
okay.
then
Yeah.
Golden Time, and then finish off with Toradora.
Yeah.
Start with mine, yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
know-
Archie's next.
When does each one have to leave?
I don't know.
I'm kind of stretching it. But I just wanna say real quick. So I actually Googled romance anime because I did forget some. But bro, tell me why there's a code red on Google, bro. Tell me why it listed the irregular at Magic High School.
That is disgusting.
I mean, they're not wrong.
About the brother sister? Is that what it
That's
is?
crazy.
They're not
That's
wrong.
crazy right there. They
Is that
got
the brother
irregular.
sister?
They're
They
not
got
wrong.
irregular in Magic High School. Hmm.
Ichiban, please, just do your next one, bro. Please.
They're not wrong. Like,
I don't want to talk about this. Let's go to the next
Sweet
one.
home
Technically,
Alabama.
you know, if you're into that, I'm judging you, but you know, it's
All right,
okay.
No, you shouldn't be into it. No, we're not. We're not just gonna leave that. No.
Ichiban, please, just
I got
Hey,
your
I
lie
don't-
in April next. I got your
Yeah, you're
We'll do
lying.
more
April.
than judge you.
You're a lie in
Let's go.
April.
lie in April. Your
is,
lie in April.
A classic.
So I clicked on this, right? Just pure accident. Just biggest accident. I was fucking at home one day. I forgot when I watched this first time. I think it was like summer break from like 2-3 years ago. I don't know. Or whenever, like, when did this come out?
14.
14.
14. Yeah, 2-3
That
years
sounds
ago.
right.
I clicked on this. And I was like, oh, I didn't mean to click on this. And I was like, you know what? Maybe it's a sign. I'll watch the first 10 minutes, see what it's about. Bro, this turned into a landmine. I was taken away by this. The artistry, both visually, auditory. This thing was a masterpiece in the romance field for me. Because, like, bro, it gets so deep into one of the main characters' trauma. It forms a love triangle. And then, does it end? Right? Does it end?
Yes,
There's
yes,
an
yes.
ending?
And
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it has an ending.
You
It
should
has
remember.
an
one of those,
You should remember
those-
the ending, Ichiban.
I'm
It's
gonna say
actually
it's one of
very.
those famous
my-
anime endings
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
You remember the ending, right? I'm just making sure.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
Wait, River, have you seen Your Lie in April?
No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
It's okay.
Your Line April is quite literally it's one of those anime. It's not in my top 5, but it's one of those anime that is a straight just 10 out of 10. It's one of those, which is one of those masterpieces.
Yeah.
And when it came out, because this is how I watched it in 2014, I didn't watch it, and then it won Anime of the Year, like
Yeah.
across the board. Like
So
it blew. This was before the Crunchyroll Awards, so this was like an anime like fan bases. Like everyone would give it Anime of the Year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So all
It
of our experiences are different because I watched it while it was airing. Like I watched it weekly. Like it was.
Damn.
I didn't watch it weekly. I binged it.
You
And
said my
yeah,
soap opera on.
it won Anime of the Year, and I was binging it, and I see why. That shit was a masterpiece. That shit was really
Dude.
good.
Bro,
Like,
This
Bro, I can't tell you how like. So I watched. So the first 5
You gotta
episodes
start
came
crying.
out. The first 5 episodes came out. I watched it and I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to just watch it weekly. So I watched it weekly after that, and every time I'm just like, all right, okay, where's this going? Are they getting together yet? Are they getting together yet? And then
yeah,
and
bro.
then I was the last like 2 to 3 episodes. I was like in my head, like
He was
what is
crying.
I was like, what the fuck? And then like I like a little tear came down, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
tissues.
no. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To explain it to River, because we haven't explained what actually Your Line April's about. Your Line April
They
is
play musical instruments and stuff like that.
it's a musical.
It's
romance.
more than that, you pleb. You fucking scum.
That's not even the main plot
Don't
point,
even
River.
summarize it like that again.
It's a romance with music.
The music is how they fall in love, River.
I hate
This
you.
former child piano star is requested by this violinist to accompany her in her next concert, basically. And when he is accompanied by her, she asks him basically to help her.
And for you who keeps talking about the music, okay, the music, there is music in there. It's classical music. It's really good. Like this, like watching this made me get more into like listening classical music because I was
Shout out
like,
to Mozart.
dude, I was dog, bro.
It's really
Oh,
good.
they take masterpieces and like they tinker with them a bit. So it's not just like something with Mozart. It's Mozart and then like they made it in their own way, and it's so good.
It's pretty good, and it is finished. So like it's over. They finished the 26 episodes.
Yep.
Finishes the manga and everything. So
It does kind of bother me a little bit that they're in middle school because they don't act like they're in middle school.
Yeah,
Like,
actually, you're right. Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is weird.
They're in
Like,
middle school.
They're in middle
Mhm.
school. They're not even in high school, and I'm like, this is
Damn, I
this is
forgot
kinda
about that.
weird. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, it's still really good, well written, great characters and everything. It's just why couldn't you guys age them up to high school?
Yeah, hold on. Bro is a child pianist. He's still a child. Like what?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. No, like,
Oh
child
yeah, back in the
prodigy.
day, I was a child pianist.
Child prodigy.
You're
you
still a
barely started
child.
puberty. You barely started puberty, bro. Like,
Okay,
what's
eighth
going
grade,
on?
eighth grade. They're all in eighth grade to like give it that max.
Why couldn't you give them like an extra year or two? Like
That's
why
true,
you got to
though.
keep them in? Like I don't know, bro. That was the weird part to me.
You do forget that though while you're
Oh,
watching
you
it.
do, you do.
Yeah,
for sure.
you do forget. It does seem like they're in high school the entire time, but they're middle school students.
Yeah, and then randomly it shows like the school they go to, and it's like whatever middle school, and you're like, oh yeah, they're in middle school. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, but even then, their school looks like their middle school looks like a high school. Like
It
they
does.
got like
Yeah.
the fucking like, bro.
Of course, they'd find a way to make it still about school. But Ichiban, do you want to go again or like?
I don't know. I can't remember another one that I have. I mean, would Classroom Elite count or nah?
No.
No.
Nah, that's him manipulating the shit out of the love
Yeah,
factor though.
no.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
it's
the
right.
light novel, but even then, nah.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't think I have another one.
You don't got
Okay,
another
bet.
one. Talking about me.
bet. Let's
Bitch.
go. Look, if there's one I could recommend Ichiban, let's do Wotakoi next.
That was my next one.
Wow.
We can both talk about it.
Wow.
We can both talk about it. Yo, RJ, you know what? You take it away, bro. You're the guest. You take it away.
So Wotakoi is basically to describe the premise, because for some reason I don't start with describing premises. Wotakoi is basically you have these two otakus who are like childhood friends, and it's an adult romance, so everyone's an adult. And she goes to this she gets a new job at office, and she realizes her childhood friend works there, and they're still in contact and stuff. So she's like, oh my god, hey. And basically she's hiding the fact that she's
An otaku.
she's an otaku, but she's like specifically a fujoshi, which is a girl who's in love with yaoi manga and anime.
Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, basically she's an anime fan, and he's a gamer, and he's also an anime fan, but he's more on the gaming side. And basically she kind of struggles to get a relationship because she's scared to reveal that she's a weeb. So their childhood friend is just like, well, I'm a weeb, you're a weeb, you don't have to hide it from me, I know who you are, why don't we just date? And they do.
They
And
do.
that's like the first 10 minutes.
Yo, I was thinking, I was like, yo, it's that easy? Like, what?
And
this dude just asked, and she said yes immediately. I'm like,
and basically she says, yeah, why not? And basically, of course, you know, they actually you find out, you know, he's been in love with her, and she's falling in love with him, and then their best friends and coworkers are also a couple. And it's basically about these two couples and this group of four, basically, you know, living life as otaku,
In an office.
and being in a
office,
relationship.
yeah.
And in an office, and it has the best and I say this even though Odd Taxi is a thing, the best dialogue in anime.
It has really good dialogue. Like all of
Absolutely.
their
RJ, man, RJ,
Yo,
that's a
best
big
written-
claim.
That
That's
is
a
a huge
big
claim,
claim.
Odd Taxi came close with its script writing, but Wotakoi has the best dialogue I have
It's
ever
because-
seen in anime.
it feels real.
It just
It
hooks you.
it feels like a real ass, like, this is a friend group that they're in a couple and they just interact with each other. It feels so real. I'm like, oh shit, I've actually been in these like situations before. I'm like, and it's so refreshing because they're all in their mid-20s. Like, they're all adults.
Yeah, they're all
So it's like
What's it called again?
Wotakoi.
WOTA.
Oh, love is hard for otaku.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm adding that right now.
Yeah.
Wotakoi. It's
Unfortunately, the anime isn't finished.
Yeah, the anime did not, for some reason, has not gotten a season 2 yet. So the manga is still, I think the manga is still ongoing.
I mean,
Really?
to be fair, it's not like there's a true ending to really Wotakoi, right? It's more like it's just mini stories.
I don't care. I love seeing these characters. I want more.
I mean, it should end eventually, right?
Okay, no, I lied. The manga
Shit.
ended.
Oh,
in
it did.
Manga
2021.
ended. Okay.
Yeah,
When did the
manga's
anime
over.
come out?
The anime came out in 2018. The manga came out in 2014. So you got an anime 4 years after the manga released.
So it'll probably be 2025 when the second season.
Damn.
4 years
Yeah.
after the ending.
If it does come out, please.
If it does come out, yeah. But yeah, Wotakoi, absolutely great. One of the best adult romances. It is a josei manga, so shout out to
Very
josei.
very rare for those to get an anime adaptation.
Very
Josei.
rare.
So what's the difference between shoujo and josei, or is it this? Is it I always had that question, but I never asked anybody.
It's
Shoujo
the
and
same as-
josei is the same thing as shonen and seinen,
Okay, all right.
except
Yeah.
for women.
Yeah.
Okay.
So josei is for adult women. The
Okay.
demographic for adult women.
I think what gets me is the fact that they still try to hide the fact that they're otakus in the office, even though all
They
four of them
do.
know. I'm like, why can't you guys just act like otakus in the office? All four of you are otakus. Like, just do it, bro.
Gotta
Who
keep
cares?
business and pleasure separate, bro.
I guess, but the dude pulls out a Switch or a PSP or whatever in the middle of like his break, and I'm like, you're not hiding it, dude.
Bro, under the table.
Yeah, and then the other three are like, "What are you doing, bro? Like,
Yeah.
we're trying to have lunch."
Put that shit away.
I'm busy.
Yo, it's funny
I have
because
to
one
beat
of
the
the
gym leader.
it's funny because they all go to their I think all of them go to the dude's place at one point, and they all like play the Wii or whatever, or like play like Mario Kart or whatever. That shit was funny.
Yeah, it's pretty great. You get to see them go to conventions, and it's basically exploring like other different and you know, you want to see what other different type of fandoms are like, especially the Fujoshi fandom. you should watch Wotakoi.
Oh my God.
I can see that. Do you think it'd be a good live adaptation? I feel like
I think it already has a live
I think it
adaptation.
has a live adaptation. I think.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
It's really good. Yeah, Ichiban, you don't got any more to talk about?
No, I
Yeah.
don't. I was gonna say some of the ones that you guys said too, but you already said them. So
Yep,
Like
it already
which ones?
live action adaptation in 2020.
Toradora and
Toradora,
Oh,
the
okay.
other one
bet.
that
Bunny Girl.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, so you got
I
about
have
5
more.
too. So really, you
I
have
have
less
more.
Than me.
Just bitch. I have more. I just don't remember what they're called. I gotta go on my Crunchyroll. Oh, because like most of them that I watched, I wasn't using my Crunchyroll account. I was using my other friends.
I
But
thought
he-
you.
Oh, bet.
I thought you looked it up on Google, so you could have seen all the different ones.
Nah, but that, bro, come on now. Google pulled up fucking. You seen the results that it gives you when you look it up?
Demon Slayer.
Regular.
Demon
All right, I'm looking it up, right? Because like I'm trying to remember which
Bro,
ones I seen.
that's the craziest shit. Have y'all like I know it's way off topic, but have y'all seen like when couples be cosplaying? It's like Tanjiro and Nezuko, and it's like
Yo,
y'all
that's
did not
nasty,
watch
yo.
the show.
They did
I
not.
don't
had a-
think you watched the show.
I had a
They
friend
definitely-
who
man.
I had a friend who didn't really watch anime, but her boyfriend did, and they cosplayed as Tanjiro and Nezuko.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I have something to tell you. So,
Oh,
I need you to
no,
sit
man.
down. I need you to sit down with me. I don't know how to break this news to you.
Oh my gosh! And that how does that
funny,
even how does that even happen? Like how do you?
We
I
know
don't
how
think-
it happens. People don't say anything.
I'm gonna say I don't because she didn't watch the show. She didn't know.
Yeah,
and
but
I'm
what-
sitting here looking.
What was he
I'm
doing?
sitting here looking at her
Like,
Nezuko cosplays, and I was like, "You look great, but let me tell you something." Let me
He has
just-
he has the kink, bro. I don't know. He has
Yeah.
Sit down
what
with
did
this
she
one.
say
How
when
you
you
step,
told
bro?
her? Oh no!
She was just like, "Oh, What?
Yeah, I got a delayed reaction. Like, wait, hold on.
That slap, I can see the girl slapping the boyfriend like on the arm, like, babe, what the
She
fuck?
was like, wait, so what? And I was just like, yeah.
They're siblings.
They're siblings. So yeah, just know that for future.
But just to clarify, in the show,
She
they
walks
do not,
away
nothing
slowly.
happens weird in the show. The show, it's just they're just
People are-
siblings. Just to clarify.
Just know that when you
Alright.
walk around this convention, you don't say that he's your boyfriend. Don't say
Yeah,
that.
just don't say that.
Just don't say that.
That's-
Yeah, we're
RGD.
great friends.
Pair. Yep.
Oh,
We're great.
We're a great pair.
pair. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. God damn.
It was
You
an
got
awkward night. Either way.
you got another one, RJ, so we can get off this topic.
Oh
Let's go.
gosh. Yeah.
I do
Please
have
don't
another
fun
one.
editing that.
I'm gonna go for the classics now. Kimi ni Todoke from Me
I've
to
sta-
You in
I
English.
started that. Yeah.
You started it? Great.
I started it, but like I didn't finish it.
No.
Oh no.
I didn't drop it. I just didn't finich it.
Kimi ni Todoke is one of those classics shoujo for their titles back when the shoujo anime boom was happening. And it's a really good romance. I wouldn't say it's one of the best romance I've ever seen, but it is a classic for a reason. And basically, to describe the premise, is the main girl. She's very nice, very sweet, very caring, very shy. But she looks like, I always get her name confused with the actual that she looks like. She looks like Sadako. That may be the wrong one. Off The Grudge, if you know what The Grudge is. The horror movie.
Yes.
The long,
Yes.
the long black-haired Japanese horror movie.
I forgot.
I think
I forgot that was a thing.
it's either called The Grudge in America or The Ring in Japan. Either way, it's the
yeah.
So the-
Japanese horror movie where she comes out of the TV.
So the character itself is called The Grudge, but the movie is called The Ring.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. So she looks like Sadako off The Ring. She looks like The Grudge, and so because she looks like that, everyone is scared of her. They basically
Nice.
treat her a certain way, and of course,
Not nice.
it's a bunch of misunderstandings and stuff like that. But there's this guy, and he's very sweet, and you can just they fall in love. I mean, come on, it's a romance anime.
It's a classic.
It's a classic for a reason because it did come out in that era where it's a trope now, but it came out with an era when tropes weren't really tropes. So yeah, it's one of those, and definitely it's definitely one of those just heartstring animes. If you want to see like an actual good high school romance, that is one I would recommend.
Okay.
And it's not cringe like Toradora. It's not overly emphasized.
Right,
Let's say
right.
not dramatic
right.
like Toradora.
Trevor, you actually got
okay.
another.
Uh,
You actually got another.
I mean, I
Yeah.
do. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I think I'm gonna say there's one, but I just want to check some. I'm finna go with Kaguya-sama.
Kaguya-sama.
Kaguya-sama. Yeah. So Kaguya-sama, basically, everyone says, it's like the death note of romance anime. They basically trying to get each other to basically confess to each other throughout the anime, and that's the premise, pretty much. That's it. And it's just a variety of different ways that they're both trying to do it in like the smartest way possible and as complicated as possible, and it takes forever for stuff to happen. But when it does happen, it makes it better, I guess. I think that it's very well done. I think for the most part, I enjoyed it a lot. It does keep you on the edge of your seat, and it makes it like exciting, even though it's it could get annoying because of the fact that they just won't confess. But like at the same time, they make it good. They do a good job of actually making it enjoyable and entertaining to watch. And I think it's definitely up there. I think it's a very good one. And I guess we'll see where it goes because it's not over yet. Season 3. I think what's coming out, is it a movie? A movie came out. I started to watch that. But yeah, it's just good though. It's good.
Is it very like are they aren't they then? Is that what you're saying?
No, because it's kind of like they're going to, but when? I
Like
think.
they're gonna end up together, but like
Yeah, so it's more like not a will they won't they type of situation. It's more so of why.
Or who
Why
will
haven't you?
confess, or who's going to confess.
Oh yeah,
first.
yeah, yeah. you're
Who will
basically like
confess
choosing
first?
a team of like, okay, who's gonna say it first?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's
The premise is both of them know they like each other, but they're both tsunderes, so they're both just like, well, I want that person to confess first, and the person who confesses first loses.
Yeah.
They both
Basically.
know they like each other.
The,
Like
the,
it's
the
it's-
intro.
it's a power thing.
Yeah. Because the intro is like whoever falls in, whoever confesses first, whoever gets the person to confess has the power over the other person. Blah blah blah. It's like
Funny.
they make it this whole like battle thing. It's like a battle.
Oh, and there's a narrator too
Yeah.
that narrates everything, like in Hunter x Hunter, where he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, will he actually fall for the picture trick or whatever, or something like that?" I'm like, "Yo, this is crazy. This is interesting."
Oh, they make it like epic, bro. It's like some epic.
To be honest,
fun.
one day soon I'm gonna rewatch Kaguya dubbed because the narrator in English is fucking hilarious. Just fucking hilarious.
The other one, that other one I was gonna say, I'll get to it, but I don't really know if it's a romance or not. So I was trying to figure it out, but I feel like I would say it probably is. But y'all can go next though. Okay, it's on the list.
Let's just go ahead and just say Fruits Basket because let's be real, that's kind of the standard in terms of every single like romance fans.
The GOAT.
It's considered like literally the standard for all
Yeah,
romances.
GOAT. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we need to advertise Fruits Basket to people. It's the GOAT. Like, you know,
Yeah.
breaking on all the charts for a reason.
Like it's literally to me, I consider it the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood of romance because it literally got a brotherhood where they redid it, you know, after years of like the past one not even being like finished, and it was just like it's just not as good. Just watch the new Fruits Basket, and they did it so much of a good service. Like the way they adapted it was really good, and I
Yeah.
definitely liked the way it ended. I liked the twists and turns in this. Literally, my only complaint is Toru's she's kind of a little more on the blander side for me, but that's just my opinion. Like,
wow. Hold on.
We got Toru slander, bro. What's going on here,
Oh,
man?
wow.
no, she's
What's
not a
going on
bad.
with you, man?
She's not a bad
Heathen.
character, but she's basically that generic insert main character.
Gotta
For
make
me.
a call.
wow.
Okay,
Let me make a call real quick. Dialing Ina Q. Hello. So I think you're gonna have to hop on this call real quick. Got an issue.
Crazy.
Hey,
Honestly, I liked Fruits Basket for the men. And I'll be honest, I liked the men.
Hey,
Show.
yo.
Like yo,
you liked it for what? You said
for the
what?
men, bro. For the men,
You said
bro.
what?
Like,
What do you
He
said?
said
Bro,
it.
you're
Look,
married. You
He said
can't
it. You
say
don't have to
that.
ask him.
Look,
He said it.
look. Kyo, Yuki, Hatsuharu. Oh, what's the other dude's name? Okay.
Chigure.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the dog? Who was that guy again?
Chigure.
Oh, that's the dog. Who was the name of the dragon? The dragon dude.
I think you're going away from the fact of what you said.
I liked Fruits Basket for the men.
I think we need to get
Yeah,
back.
guys,
on that.
remember, he said he likes the anime for the men. So let's
Yeah.
just make sure.
That's what he said.
Oh, and the antagonist, amazing antagonist.
He's
Well,
not correcting
He's not
us
going to
at all.
He's not going to explanate.
What is it? The
Okay,
antagonist
but-
is really good too.
I love Fruits Basket all around. Fruits Basket is another masterpiece, if you ask me, within drama and romance. I don't agree. I think Toru is a very I typically don't like anime nice characters, nice shy characters like sorry Naruto fans, like a Hinata. They get on my nerves. Like
Hey,
a
she's better than
Horimiya.
Sakura at least, though.
I mean, that's not hard, but the Hinatas and Orihimes typically get on my nerves. But Toru is such a well thought out version of that, if you ask me. Her niceness come from a place of just being kind, because she is genuinely kind. It comes from a place of basically trauma of she doesn't want to get in the way of, like, she literally doesn't want to get in the way. She doesn't want to get in the way so much that when her mom passed away, this isn't a spoiler, it's episode 1. When her mom passed away, instead of telling her friends, hey, my mom passed away, I need a place to stay, he decided to live out in the forest. She decided to live out in the forest. Like, that is some next level. Of course, insecurity, there's a bunch of mental issues there, but that's some next level character writing at that point. And it explores it in a way that other nice, shy characters like a Hinata and Orihime were never explored. They were explored in the fact of, I love Naruto, I love Ichigo. And Toru is so much more than, I love this person.
All right, Orihime's a little better than that.
Sure. Sure. But
what is it?
Toru is so much more than I love this person. Her romantic interest is not her whole character, and her whole character of trying not to inconvenience the people around her. And the reason why she's nice is why she is the GOAT.
Real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
I got to go.
All right,
It's
my
all
guy.
good, Ichiban.
Just if you have any final words to the viewers before you go.
Final words to the viewers. River's top 5 romance is non-existent. He doesn't have a top 5. He doesn't watch romance. It's cool. Archie watched an anime because of the men, and I guess that, I don't know, he's married, but he did it, guys. RJ, I can agree with you with all of your choices because I trust you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, bye everybody. It was great being here.
Yeah,
I hope you all have a good rest of your session.
Thank
no
you,
problem.
Peace out.
man. Peace.
Yeah.
He's
But yeah, I'm gonna just say I will give Toru this. She is a great opposition to the antagonist because while the antagonist is very like ruthless and like mean and everything, Toru really is like that light that comes in and tries to stop the generational trauma of this family. Because to be honest, what really resonated with Fruits Basket is the fact that family and generational trauma is a huge like factor in every single thing that disturbs the entire family. Like everyone went
Yeah, you
through
see that.
so much shit because of the family trauma. Like they couldn't do anything because this is how the family works and everything. And Toru is really just that light of like, I just want everyone to be nice around each other and like let everyone do what they want to do and be happy, you know?
Yeah.
And that's a great like foil to that. So I'll give Toru that. She's really good at, bringing the light in a dark situation.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. As someone who's seen 18 episodes, it's good. It's a pretty good show so far. You know, I'm gonna keep watching it someday.
Need to keep watching, bro.
yeah. All right, who's going next?
We can have a section at the end where we just shout out some real quick, a little quick fire. So, but I guess you want to talk about like longer. So I get it.
I wanna. Okay. It's between Snow White with the red hair, or Kami Shirayuki, whatever you know the title by.
The Red Riding Hood? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the girl with the red hair, not Yona of the Dawn.
Oh, okay.
The girl with the red hair. So Akagami no Shirayuki. I was gonna say Scum's Wish, but we'll get into trash romance later. That's a whole that's a whole nother genre right there. But
Oh boy.
and don't get me started on Domestic Girlfriend. But
How about Rented Girlfriend?
That's also trash. That's also trash.
Redo of Healer? Is that a romance?
We'll get into trash romance anime. No, Real Deal is just trash. But we'll get into trash romance later. But this is actual romance that I think you should actually watch. And not for a trash viewing. Unless you like viewing trash, then we can talk about that later. But Akami no Shirayuki is basically a fantasy romance. It takes place in this fantasy world, fantasy kingdom. And Shirayuki is this kind of herbalist, I think is what they're called. She works with herbs to basically heal people. And she is one day, because of her red hair, courted by a prince of her country. And the prince of her country is like, oh, I'm gonna make you marry me. Lucky for Shirayuki, she accidentally befriended another prince of a bigger country who saves her, and it's just like, oh, well, this guy is trying to basically harass you. You can come live in our country. And she gets a job at the castle as an herbalist. And yeah.
Which one's the one with the white hair? Is it the
is the guy who saves her.
Okay, all right.
And basically it's about their relationship evolving, and basically kind of how she's not royalty. So it's like, I get that you guys are in love, but you're a prince and she's a peasant. Like, so it's like, it's basically a slice of life kind of fantasy type esque thing, and it evolves into his relationship, the kingdom, what she's doing as herbalist, because she did leave her home, her past, etc., etc. And yeah, it's a nice wholesome romance. It has 2 seasons actually. It got 2 seasons.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
24 episodes total. Definitely recommend it if you just want a nice wholesome fantasy romance. Doesn't take place in high school because it doesn't take place in our world. So
it sounds like it has some politics in there too. You know what I'm saying?
And it does have some politics in there.
Politics.
Definitely.
So
keep that
I
in
definitely
mind.
recommend it. I know a bunch of shoujo fans have been asking for season 3. I've been asking for season 3 for a minute now.
Oh, it's not over.
I forget.
Oh, bad. Okay.
I forget who produced it. It might have been Madhouse, because if it's Madhouse,
Oh, then we're screwed if it's Matt.
Yeah.
What happened to
we're not
Madhouse? What happened to Madhouse?
they are famously known for not giving you another season.
Oh.
They're known for not finishing projects. if that makes sense.
For why? Oh, Bad
I
House.
It's
know.
Bones. It's Bones. Okay.
Oh, Bones. Oh, there's a chance. There's a chance.
There's a chance, and it's funny because Bones has a special anime announcement at Anime Expo this year, and everyone's trying to guess what it is.
And you're gonna be there live.
I'm gonna be there live. Yeah, I'm gonna be there live
Yeah.
at Anime Expo with the announcement. Who knows? It might be Soul Eater. It might.
Dang, thank
It
you.
might be Shirayuki. If it's My Hero season 7, we'll riot. But
Hey, you and Ina will be there live to witness it.
yeah, if it's My Hero, if it's another My Hero movie, if that's the special announcement,
Yo, if that's the special announcement,
we riot.
I'm gonna be
Because,
mad,
no,
yo. I'm gonna be real
That's
mad.
gonna be funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be a great day out. That's
All
gonna be
right,
funny.
that's the day when I joined the My Hero hate squad.
Join,
Let's
bro.
go.
But RJ, I know what you said. I know what I said. I know what I said.
I don't even know what side I'm on at this point. I'm just like I do both. I alternate.
But yeah, so Snow White and the red with the red hair, or
with the red
Akagami
hair.
no Shirayuki. If you're a manga fan, definitely read the manga. Anime fan, definitely watch the anime. I recommend.
Bet.
Sounds good.
I'll
Sounds
definitely
like a
keep.
good
I'll keep
one.
that in mind for sure. Do you got another one for us, River?
Oh shit. This might be maybe my favorite. I think it's between that and Bunny Girl, but it's up there. Spice and Wolf. Apparently it counts. I looked it up. It counts.
It does count. It does.
does
So
count, yeah.
so hey, it counts. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's kind of weird because it's like it'll kind of have you questioning like how much of a romance it really is at times. Just because of like I don't know, it's weird, bro. It's hard to explain like kind of how they go about it. But I guess it is a romance. Like they just kind of avoid. I don't know. It's like they're trying to avoid each other as they go. It still didn't end though, so maybe like eventually though more stuff will happen. But like it's great. Like the plot is fantastic. I think like the two main characters are really good. They're dynamic. Hollow and Lawrence. I think his name is Lawrence, right? I think so. Yeah, really good. The politics within it, the economics and shit, like it all ties together very well. That may not sound good as a premise on the surface, like economics, like how that gonna tie together, but it works very well, and they make it with the politics, everything, but then also the romance. I think the dynamic between the two of them is like it's very interesting because they kind of need each other in a way, but then like they also kind of like each other, but do they? Because then how the kind of the thing with Hollow, she's basically like kind of like, is she immortal? I think she's a kind of immortal or some shit. So it's like, would it even make sense to? She's not.
She's a
She's a
fox
god.
spirit, right? She's
Oh
a
yeah,
fox
she's a god. Yeah. So
Wait,
it's like
she's a
weird.
goddess. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Like
it's
a
like
fox?
weird. Yeah.
So like a fox god or what? Like I don't.
Yeah, she's a harvest. She's the harvest deity.
She's a wolf.
Wait, she's a wolf. Or
Spice
is she a
and wolf.
fox?
Wolf.
Oh,
Yeah,
she is a
wolf.
wolf. Oh, okay. Yeah. I you can clearly tell I never seen it. Honestly,
You
the
haven't
only
seen it? Oh wow.
so the only thing that made me not see it is I heard good things, but they're like, but it doesn't end, and I'm like, fuck, do I really want to watch a show that's really good,
Isn't
but
it
it doesn't
coming
end?
back, kinda?
Is
Oh wait, I was to say we getting that reboot. Like,
Oh, it's rebooting.
yeah, it's getting a Brotherhood treatment.
Kinda.
So I'll watch the Brotherhood version. Okay.
Is this supposed to end though? Is the
We don't know.
Usually, hey, well, if it's the Brotherhood, if it's an actual Brotherhood treatment, hey, Brotherhood and Fruits Basket ended, so
I guess we can hope. I mean,
Can hope.
it's weird though, cause it's one of those anime that it almost feels hard to see how it will end. Like in terms of like, it's like I am curious to see how they would end it if and when they do, just because the way it is. I guess the way they left it.
But that's the problem. The light novel is still going on.
Oh, okay.
oh no,
Light novel's not over.
oh,
that's
no.
a problem.
That's not a good
Is
sign.
it on hiatus
Okay.
or something? What's going on with the light novel?
Probably. I have no idea.
Oh, for fuck's
But
sake.
it's light novel's still
Anime-
going on.
Anime only ending, maybe we'll see.
Anyways, man, Spice and Wolf is peak
but-
though. It's really good. It's really good.
I've heard good things. So I definitely will check it out eventually for sure. Maybe I'll watch maybe I'll only just watch the Brotherhood version. We'll see. But yeah,
Also, quickly, like when I was like recently, I was watching I watched Mushoku, and like it kept like reminding me of Spice and Wolf in certain moments, like when they be like on one of them I don't know, when they be on the horses, like with the thing in the back, the carriage thing, it's the whatever the fuck it's called. And I remember like they always have, they like show the wheels and then like come up, like they always have those shots in Spice and Wolf. But I know it's Kodokawa, they did Mushoku and Spice and Wolf, but I seen that, I was like, okay, the connection is there a little bit. And then
Yeah.
the music, they have similar music sometimes. It was throwing me back a little bit. So it was
it might be
interesting.
just a director's special.
Yeah,
they're
they
like
may be
trademark
similar.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I can
was
totally
cool.
see
It was
that.
cool. It's cool to see that. Cool to see that. But yeah, Spice
One,
was great. Spice was great.
I got one last thing to mention with while I still got RJ here.
Okay.
I really want to talk about how good Insomniacs After School is doing this season. I really
Uh,
do. I watched the most recent episode this morning, and I literally was like, I was shocked. I was like, oh, what? That was crazy.
Mm.
I don't know if you want to elaborate a little bit, RJ. To sell Insomniacs After School to River, please. Sell it.
Oh
without
boy.
spoiling, of course. Life is not that bad now that Insomnia After School is airing. It's not that bad. All my struggles seem like minuscule. But no. So Insomnia After School, basically Nagari, and Nakami and Magari, their names rhyme, so I confuse them a lot. But
Ooh, a little rhyming.
um,
Okay.
they are Nakami, our main boy, is having trouble falling asleep, and he discovers he has insomnia basically, and he discovers Magari, who also has insomnia, for different reasons, and basically the two discover that sleeping together, actually sleeping together,
Pause.
not
Pause.
not. Uh, I don't know how to phrase that, so I was like, yeah, not
They
fucking. This is
sleep
the whole,
in the same room.
Room in
Separately.
the same room.
like
Kind of.
cuddling,
Oh
basically.
well. Oh well.
Well,
Okay.
well,
It's-
in a couple of them, they only sleep in like the same vicinity in a couple of
Yeah.
scenes.
So basically, Magari finds out that she can go to sleep to the sound of Nakami's heartbeat, basically.
That's true love. Hey, that's love right
And
there.
basically, they find out that they have comfort within each other's presence being there. Basically, they feel comfortable with each other's presence. Both join the astronomy club, and it's basically a slice of life about these two insomniacs in the astronomy club, kind of bonding, and
Okay.
why they have insomnia. Of course, a recent episode, definitely explored
Oh, man.
their trauma in a way, why they can't go to sleep, and why they find comfort in each other, like why it is that specific person. And it is a very, very wholesome, very well written slice of life. It's the best romance of the season, if you ask me.
Yo,
And-
RJ's not lying when he says like your life doesn't seem that bad after you watch Insomniacs After School. I was like, you know what?
Interesting.
Life is good. Life's not that bad.
Yeah,
Now I'm over here looking up names that rhyme with river, trying to. I don't know.
find your new girl.
Oh my god.
This guy.
I didn't find much. There wasn't much options. Shiver.
This is but yeah,
Shiver.
look, dude, your girl's good. Insomniacs After School. It's really, I don't know, I really like about Insomniacs After School is the character writing, where both don't seem super over the top. They learn to use subtlety in this anime, where like they take the trauma that both of them have, and it's just not overly coming out. It just like it comes out so subtly, and little by little you just see the emotion come into their faces, like, yeah, that's why I can't sleep. And they find comfort in each other afterwards, and they're like, yes, but we can like sleep when we're together, so like I'm here for you to help you fall asleep type shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Best romance of the season by far. I don't care what the loafer fandom says. I don't care what the danger people say. Like, hey, or the Yamada fans. Hey, nah, it's Insomniacs After School.
For sure. Okay. So
We wrapping it up.
yeah, I mean, if y'all want to do some quick fire ones, just throw some out there. Y'all want the people to know. We can also do that. We can do that real quick, type shit.
RJ, you got some rapid fire ones?
There's a lot. Pet Girl of Sakura So is peak. Snafu.
Nafu, yeah.
Or Oregaru, whatever you like to call it. Peak as well. Hyoka, another good one.
Kyoka, yo, that's an underrated one.
Nozaki-kun, a funny one. It's Pride Month, so let's put in some Yuri in there. Bloom into you.
Bloom into you, yeah.
Throw in some Yuri or Adachi to Shimamura. That other Yuri one. Kami-sama Kiss is a good one. Yona of the Dawn, if you want some action with your romance. But
I've
Yona
heard
Dawn's
good things about that one.
I've heard good things.
Yona of the
about
Dawn is mostly an action show, although it does have a big romance plot. But it's not technically a romance
So kind
at all.
of like so it's kind of like Steins Gate.
No, it's more like
No.
Inuyasha.
Inuyasha. Okay.
It's more like Inuyasha, where it has a giant romance plot, but it's mostly action. Inuyasha is another one. If you like Yona of the Dawn, you should definitely watch Inuyasha, or vice versa. That's all I got off the top of my head, basically.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Or classic like Oran, Horimiya. Definitely check those out as well.
Oh, Horimiya. Yeah, we forgot to mention that. Horimiya, watch that for sure.
Horimiya.
Uh,
Okay.
New season.
Some trash. We can suggest some trash. You like trash anime.
Okay.
Rent a
You're
Girlfriend.
the only one that likes trash romance. You watch both seasons of Rent a Girlfriend.
Rent a Girlfriend. Yeah,
Wow.
it's garbage.
I can't tell you the disappointment in my face when I found out RJ watched both seasons of Rent a Girlfriend and is planning to watch the third season. I was like, what are you
Hell
doing,
yeah, I am.
bro? You are torturing yourself. You even said it was bad. You even
Yeah,
said
no,
it
it's
was
garbage.
bad.
It's absolute garbage, but it's a nice garbage watch.
Nice garbage is crazy. Nice garbage is
I
crazy.
need my garbage with my peak.
All right, well,
it
if we're
can't
gonna do-
always be peak.
If we're gonna do that, shout out School Days.
Oh,
Trash
boy.
romance. Shout out to my favorite trash romance, School Days. Shout out to you.
Oh goodness gracious.
I'm gonna
Okay,
recommend
okay.
some real ones. Some real ones. All right. I'm gonna just throw out Clanad. It's a classic.
Why
It's
not?
it's hard to get into because the first season's so slow. But I promise you, the second season's really good if you can get through the first season.
Well, after story, ain't that the second?
After story's the good part of Clanad. I guess you could say, yeah. The first part's very slow. We also got Nagino Asakara. Not a lot of people recommend that one that much, but I actually really liked it. It's an interesting romance for sure. Yeah,
it's like a fantasy romance.
fantasy romance for sure. Like that a lot.
Okay.
My wife's favorite romance, Eat a Kiss. I actually liked it a lot.
Which one?
She
What?
Really?
Yeah, it's her. That was the one anime she recommended me when we started dating a couple of years, and she's like, "All right, I like this one, and I want you to watch it with me." I watched it with her. Itakis is about this poor girl who ends up living with this guy's family due to her situation, and she ends up falling for the guy, and the guy ends up falling for her later on. The girl is known as that dumb girl that's just trying, and the guy is known as a genius. So, and yeah, it's one of those situations where it goes further beyond just dating.
All right. Okay, well, I guess I had two more I could throw out there. A little song.
Okay.
I mean, Raven of the Inner Palace, that counts, right?
This guy.
But okay,
That counts, right?
not really, but
Not
Come on,
really.
that's one of the main things. This is the romance.
nah, it's more of a mystery type supernatural show.
All right, I'm
This
looking it up.
guy.
I'm looking it up.
It is I don't.
Wait till I find out. Hold on. Let me cook. It says The Raven of the Inner Palace is an intriguing low fantasy story, a romance with several mysteries of supernatural nature.
It's a historical fantasy mystery supernatural.
Romance.
It's not a. It has a romance plot in it, but it's
Historical
not.
fantasy, mystery, supernatural romance. Don't forget.
Then I guess Vinland Saga had a romance plot line in it.
No,
Let's say you're reaching.
I
You're reaching.
guess.
Not reaching. It's the main. It's the two main characters. How is that? Okay, in
Yes.
Vinland Saga, there's not the main characters. Okay, all right.
Fuck Einar, bro. All right, damn.
Okay. Who Einar and who?
What was that? What was her name again?
Arnhide. You think that was a romance?
Hey, the way you're making it seem, I guess.
No, bro. No, it wasn't, bro. That was not. There was no. It wasn't really mutual feelings. He was just. He was a friend to her for.
I know. I was fucking with you. I was fucking
Yeah,
with you.
come on, man. Well, why is one of the questions on here is Raven of the Inner Palace a harem? That's crazy.
That's crazy. All
Nah,
right.
bro. It's set. Anyways, my other one was Komi-san. So yeah,
Interesting.
that's it, really.
Oh, I forgot one more romance. EF Tale of Memories. I actually really liked that one.
Really?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked
Didn't
the.
finish it.
You didn't finish it? Yeah.
No.
It's. I mean, I like the story where the girl forgets him every 13 hours.
Mhm.
That was interesting. Yeah. So she forgets him every 13 hours, so she has to write it down in a diary, what they did, what his name is, stuff like that, so she remembers.
Okay,
stuff like that.
okay. Yeah, it ain't too much else. I really got maybe 7 Deadly Sins. I mean, low key.
My God, yo.
All right. That's it for the flow, guys.
What to say? Like, what are we doing here?
What are we
No.
I
doing?
mean, low key though, like
No, not
if
low
you
key
really
at all.
think about it, if you really think about it, like if you really
I mean, we
sit
can add
down and think about it.
I'm fine with it if we add it to the trash romance list.
I think the romance was good though in that one.
That's just assault, isn't it?
I want to say.
Well, the actual romance part, the actual part when they, how they forgot each other, and then how she forgot him, and then like later you see the backstory.
The seven deadly sins and good will never be in the same sentence for me, but
All right, River, wrap it up, River. Wrap it up.
All right, man. So that was it for us discussing romance anime today, our favorites. I think there's a lot of good stuff. Me personally, I'm probably trying to get a little more into it, so I can be a little more cultured in that regard. I think I had some good picks though. My main three were some good picks. You can't really hate on them too much. There's some good picks. From what I've seen, which isn't a lot, but I've seen some good some. I'm gonna be definitely looking into some of these that they mentioned. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Drop your favorite romance anime in the comments. For real, do that right now. Let us know. Yeah, make sure you guys, obviously, as always, check out Archie's channel and his kick, and RJ on the Rise channel. Make sure you check that out. Great content over there. Links always in description and the title. Click the name in the title, the link, and go to the channel and watch it, and things of that nature. So do that. And yeah, that's
and things
it.
of that nature.
Yeah, that's all from us, man. Unless you guys had any final words, you know what I'm saying?
No, thanks for having me. Love talking about romance anime.
Always a pleasure. And
Watch
hopefully
more romance.
Hopefully me and RJ can find, something out here.
Oh my goodness.
Hopefully, it's not that hard, guys.
We're not all Archie, bro. It's okay, bro.
We're not all married.
Hashtag we're not all Archie. Hashtag stand together. Hashtag no ring gang.
The no ring gang is crazy. Yo.
The bachelor life.
All right, there. We love you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe. We'll catch you next time. Flow out. Peace.
Later.
Bye.